What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm still here. I haven't posted in a while because it's kind of daunting how controversial content creators love to copyright some of your content, and even when your content blows up, you don't make anything from it. So I've been spending time over on my gaming channel, new at this. You guys can go ahead and check it out. Right now, I'm gonna be reacting to Fresh and Preach. Fresh and Preach. I'm gonna leave that in there. Abba and Preach talking about Fresh and Fit and their alleged lawsuit against Fresh and Fit using Rockstar intellectual property. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play this right now.
Arthur Watkins Jr., he works in litigation in some form. He says, the Rockstar imagery has been removed from Myron Gaines' timeline as of December 24, 2024. Accountability enforced. Myron Gaines faces consequences for copyright violations and beyond. After a formal complaint from the American Freedmen Legal Fund, Rockstar Game has taken actions against Myron Gaines, founder of Fresh and Fit, for unauthorized use of their intellectual property. As a result, all infringing content has been removed from his platform. So I guess, you see this right here? See how they were constantly using images from like GTA? Rockstar Games like, yo, take that shit down.
You know what I think?
What?
I think they push it to the limit. Push it to the point of no return.
Hey man, it's crazy watching somebody who tried to give you a copyright strike get copyright struck. That's wild. Rockstar Games like, yo, take that shit down. Myron's like, okay.
It doesn't matter if they take it down; they can still sue.
True.
It doesn't matter if like they take all the videos and all the intros down. They could backtrack that. They could see they could say you didn't have that authorization. Not only that, but you tarnished the image of the game. So they could.
So that being said, you heard them. They're having fun. And you can see that they're taunting him while they're enjoying themselves, because for those of you who don't know, these two and Fresh and Fit, they've had their fair share of back and forth. So they're loving this because these guys are humble. Fresh and Fit, they're not the humblest. But for what he said about Rockstar can backtrack and say, hey, boom bam, you didn't have fair use. I don't think Rockstar would or will ever do that, because Rockstar is a multi-million-dollar company. Rockstar Games, let's get that clear. Rockstar Games, not the energy drink. They're a multi-million-dollar company, and they wouldn't do that. If it was Nintendo now, y'all know Nintendo. And for those of you who don't know Nintendo in the gaming space, Nintendo will sue and copyright strike the shirt off your back. That's how Nintendo plays. It could be a letter. Nintendo does not play. Nintendo will strike you like your Caribbean mama in your back. That's how Nintendo works, bro. Don't play with Nintendo. But Rockstar, I don't think they will ever do that, because there's no money to gain from Fresh and Fit, and Rockstar don't need their little chump change. Not a reason why Rockstar would not backtrack this complaint. Hear me out. For those of you who know Rockstar, GTA, and all the games that they've produced over the here, great games, by the way. Rockstar uses a lot of intellectual properties from other places, whether it's something in the world, whether it's you, it could be even your mama. Rockstar uses it. But Rockstar, they're so smart. What they do, they change your skin color. They change something about your ear. You could be known for wearing an earring. They change it around a tiny bit, and that's how you get around the copyright infringement. Rockstar changes everything a tiny bit, but when you see it, you know it's that, but you have no proof because something is changed. It could be a building. They put the door on the other side or put the window above something, so it's a tiny bit different. Like, you could see a GTRS Porsche in GTA, and you look at it, no car in GTA has the name that you would see in the world. It's different. It's some name you've never heard of, but when you look at it, it's the same car. There's tricks in trade to the business. And that's how, ladies and gentlemen, that's how Rockstar get away with their thing. So I don't think for a company that does that on they do it every day, they will not go ahead and sue Fresh and Fit or backtrack their lawsuit. And for what he said, he's not wrong, because I watched this and I'm like, I have to do my own research, but there's not a lot. There's not a lot out there. So what I did, I consulted CoPilot, because they will find it for me. Here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And if you haven't used CoPilot yet, go ahead and use it. Microsoft owns CoPilot and they own Bing. So they have a lot of resource on their hand, and all the data they've been collecting on your ass, they can use it. So right here, it says, it appears there was a legal issue involving Rockstar Games and Myron Gaines, one of the hosts from Fresh and Fit podcast. Rockstar filed a complaint against Myron Games for unauthorized use of their intellectual property. As a result, all infringing content was removed from his platform. I'm not on his podcast. I don't work for him, but for what I'm gathering here, it could have been a copyright strike. It could have been a copyright strike, and within the details of the copyright strike that happened, and they remove it. Because believe it or not, you could, if you're a content creator on here, you could be copyright strike for a number of things, and within that on YouTube, you can remove the content, and once you remove the content, the copyright strike goes away. Some copyrights are not like over the limit. You can still have it on your channel, but you don't get a copyright strike. It's just a lot of things when it comes to content creation on and YouTube. And with all the things that's been happening with Fresh and Fit, if you don't know, do your research. These guys, they've been at it. I don't know if their channel is making any money now, but I do know that it was demonetized, and that sucks. I wouldn't wish that upon anyone, but you make your bed, you lie in it. That's what my mama always say. And it says, it stems from this. A former complaint from the American Freedom Legal Fund. Rockstar Game has taken action against Myron Gaines, founder of Fresh and Fit, for unauthorized use of their intellectual property. So basically, it's saying exactly what CoPilot said, but you can see where it stems from. Someone made a complaint. Someone that knows people. The American Freedom Legal Fund. Yes. So sometimes you better be careful of the people who you mess with. And again, you make your bed, you lie in it. Let's go back over the Abba and preach.
Say that you tarnish the image with all the slurs and everything that happened with the name. You did a bunch of things so they could go the whole nine.
Yeah.
And
honestly, it's not that serious. Y'all see the things that happens in Rockstar Games. Yeah, I don't think Fresh and Fit did anything or could do anything to tarnish Rockstar name.
And after that, they can actually use them in the game as a satire because that's allowed.
I heard they're gonna do that. I heard they're gonna actually be mocking Red Pill stuff in the Rockstar video
and
game.
They can, because it's a satire. They're not gonna use real name. They're gonna be using things that are similar, but they're not gonna use real name.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. What I was saying, and it wouldn't stem from them trying to make an example of Fresh and Fit. That's just how Rockstar Game works. Because they could not just blatantly use Fresh and Fit. They could not. Because Fresh and Fit, I'm pretty sure, would go after Rockstar, because Rockstar, they can make money. That's how the YouTube space works. When you see all these lawsuits, regular people and small creators don't really get sued by companies because there's nothing to gain. You're just going to be wasting your money in legal battles. So Rockstar Games, they can use anyone on YouTube, anyone that goes viral for anything, any controversy, anything they can use, but they're going to change some things. So he's not wrong right there, but it wouldn't be necessarily because of what Fresh and Fit did. It wouldn't be like that. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Do your own research. Do your own research. 3, 2, 1. Deuces.